chakra bowl is so loud. I have to wait for it to stop. I don't want to shout over it. Okay, so here's your reading. This is Kate from Clear Blue Tarot, and I did a timeless reading for you. And it's nice, it's clear. In the center of the reading, representing where you're at right now, you are embodying the Nine of Wands and the Eight of Wands. So you've received some sort of messages of love back and forth that have made you want to take a new decision, where you are holding the two wands. This deck is different than the Wounded Warrior and other decks. This Nine of Wands in this deck, she's holding the last two wands of the nine, and when she plunges them into the ground, it's to make a final decision. So the Eight of Wands put you in this energy of wanting to make a decision, and the Nine of Wands, you are pondering that decision and being about to make it. Now, crossing you is the Glaucona from the Fairy Oracle deck, and this card is about like lust and ego-based desires, darker energies. And so what it's indicating here is that you're trying to discern how much of a role lust plays in your feelings towards making this decision. You don't want to go forward into something new just based entirely on lust. You have transformed your ideas of relationship to the point where lust is not the driving factor anymore, but I guess in the past it looks like maybe it was more so, and through evolution you've come out of this this way, and you're now really trying to figure this out as some new opportunity has come in. You want to know how much a role lust is playing in this desire you have to go forward to this new thing. It's resting on the situation in your foundation. I have the parrot spirit, which is watch your words. And this immediately sprang to mind affirmations for me. And I have been recently practicing listening to 8 hours, 4 hours, 8 hours, whatever, of affirmations as I sleep. So there are sleep affirmation things that you can choose, one, to help you. You know, I particularly like Brian Scott. I subscribe to his channel, and he has really good ones that will help you gain whatever you're needing to go forward with this new decision. So that's my advice for that. In the recent past, you have the Singer of Intuition, so it looks like you have gone within, and that's probably how you arrived at this new state where you're making more careful decisions about entering into new relationships. And it's led you into this current situation. Your crown here is the Two of Hearts. So it looks like you are talking about a soulmate connection, either desiring one, feeling inside of yourself, crowning you that is what you're seeking. Some really beautiful, there's two swans on this card and two hearts, so something true and soul-based, and that's what you're wanting, that's what you're hoping for, that's up in the area of your wishes in your crown. And I clarified that with the otter and the crow. And what I got from these are the medicine cards for the otter and the crow, and it's really a nice message about woman energy. The crow is about how everything comes from women. The magic of crow comes from woman. And there's a lot of details about that in the medicine card book, but it's basically saying, look into the void. You want to look into the void with someone. You want to embrace that woman womb energy of magic. That's important to you in a soulmate connection, as well as this otter card represents no jealousy, no cattiness, no none of the more base feelings of women. There's, or not just women, but I mean the otter is the embodiment of a woman who is not jealous or catty. And the example they gave in the medicine card book is about how in tribal life, when someone lost her husband and was widowed, her sister would offer her husband to her sister to use, so that her sister didn't lose that that spark of having someone in her life. So it was kind of a beautiful sisterhood, and that's what you're hoping for, is a relationship with someone where there is not this jealousy factor, and also someone who you can enjoy the magic of life with. Clarifying the glaucoma, just kind of going back to that, I forgot I clarified that with the moose from the medicine card book. And the moose is about spreading your joy loudly, putting your joy out there strongly, and perhaps that is somehow significant to you. I can't quite see the significance. Maybe as I go on, something will spark my mind, but that's why I kind of skipped it, because I still don't quite get why the moose is clarifying the glaucoma. In your near future outcome, we have the piper, and this is about music. It's about empathy, and it's about using music by listening to it, playing it, however you can use music, dancing to it, to change sadness into happiness, or to have empathy for yourself, for maybe what you've been through in the past. It's to put you in touch with your feelings. And you know, sometimes if you're sad and you listen to sad music, you sink into the sadness, but then there's a beauty there, and you can really kind of enjoy that emotion of sadness. Whereas if you didn't have the music, you'd just be bummed out. So it's a beautiful way of not just sadness, but anything, to be able to get more into the emotion of something. And in this deck, it's because the piper is a really beautiful romantic figure. He is not talking about, you know, listening to like heavy metal to like go off, you know, banging your head around. It's more about like the more kind, gentle, empathic, soft energies of love and romance and sadness being transmuted. So in your insides, in what's embodying you on the inside, is this Justice card. So perhaps there's something that happened that you feel like is now fair. There's fairness has been restored within yourself or in your outside environment, but that is happening inside of you, is this sense of fairness, justice is served, and that's a really nice balanced energy. And it is an 11, so you know, if you're into numerology, 11 goes to 2, so that's supportive of the 2 of hearts. Justice is a great place to look for a soulmate, to be in that balance, to head out. And then what other people are seeing is the 8 of Pentacles, which is a card of craftsmanship. So it's, you know, you've gone beyond apprenticeship, and you're now a master crafts person, and you're able to show that to the world, that you have a gift of having your abilities crafted to become a master and put forth some work. Your hopes and fears, you have the 3 of Hearts, which is a card of reunion, celebration. It's a beautiful card of a happy time. So you're hoping for some sort of happy event. Aren't we all right now? but that's where that is, and it could be related to this decision that you want to make about these love messages. And then your outcome, you have the Child from the Mystical Shaman Oracle, which is about embracing this playful, joyful energy of a child, a new beginning, something very happy, very free of responsibilities, something very uplifted and fresh and new. I clarified that. I got the Blue Heron and the King of Water. And the King of Wands. I'm sorry. A W doesn't just always mean water. In this case, it's King of Wands. So the King of Wands is the evolved male figure of the wand element. He's sort of what happens after the knight grows up. So it looks like somebody has grown up and is no longer a knight and is now a king. So whether that's the person that you're interested in, that you've had these messages back and forth from, or if that's you and you finally understood this concept of lust and jealousy, and you're looking to, you know, I guess the moose energy fits in with the child of just joyfully, and it could be with the piper too, just joyfully expressing your passion with this new relationship. If you do decide that it's worth heading into, if the lust factor is not the only part of it, and you've discerned to go forward. The King of Wands is all about taking action. He has the wand that the Nine of Wands needs to complete the cycle to the 10. So it could be that you're encouraged to go forward into this new relationship. And the blue heron is about self-reflection. It's a water bird. So the water birds go from the air into the water. So it's the mind and the emotions. And so it looks really like a beautiful reading for the beginning of some new relationship for you. And yeah, do your affirmations. I like to do them overnight when I'm sleeping. It's effortless. Or you could do guided meditations, or you could just read them from a book, however you like to do affirmations. It's encouraging you to do so to clear your mind and get you ready to move forward into this new decision that you want to make. So Gemini, that's your reading for today. I hope you got something from it. If it applied, wonderful. If not, you know, you don't have to pay attention, but next time might, you know. So I hope to see you again. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you.